Yay, we have success. I am Dr. Stacey Cooper. Welcome to the Ask Dr. Stacey program. We had some techie gremlins on Tuesday and weren't able to broadcast. For whatever reason, my camera wouldn't connect. So I did the exact same thing today, and here we are, and it's working fine. So thank you for your persistence, perseverance, and your well wishes to get this up and running today. And thank you for joining me here live. So as you come in here on the chat, just put in where you're from, where you're listening from, tuning into, so we can see how our reach is expanding. And you can always put your comments and questions right here on the chat as well. So this is the Ask Dr. Stacey program that I host Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:15 Eastern. That's 9:15 a.m. Pacific or 11:50 a.m. Central. I have friends in Texas that watch from our Empowered Women's Circle as well. So thank you for joining me here and taking your time to spend with me. Here is where I share with you information about helping your body to function the best that it can naturally, and your body with whole foods. But it's not just about food, because you can eat well 100% of the time, but if other areas of your life are stressed, then your body still won't function well. So here I share tips on managing stress levels, emotional stress, chemical stress in your body, eliminating toxins and chemicals in your system and in your environment and in your workspace, exercise and the benefits that you can do to incorporate you sticking to your exercise plan. I will also be sharing with you next week the plan and how to manage the plan and how to work the plan so that you can find more time in your day for the things that you want to accomplish. So thank you for joining me here. This is episode number 85, if you can believe it. And today we're talking about transitions. And we are transitioning right now in an instant in Southern Ontario from summer to what seems like winter, but it is truly fall. So I thought, what a fitting topic for transitions, because yesterday we were in capris, sandals, and t-shirts. And today we're in sweaters and jackets and scarves. And it was a height and -3 degrees Celsius. That was a far cry from the 80 degrees Fahrenheit, the 25 that we had yesterday. So, transitions. Your body doesn't like transitions, and often we don't like transitions either. And the whole basis of that is, number one, your body doesn't like transitions because it forms habit, because that conserves energy. And your body is all about energy conservation and survival of the fittest. And so when you're learning something new or doing something different, that new skill, and that takes and will generally default to the habits that you have formed. And so that's one aspect that can hold us back from transitioning. And the other is from our own perspective, not necessarily the function of the body directly, but the function of our mind. And transitioning is often prevented due to fear. That's your own thoughts of stepping out of your comfort zone, expanding your boundaries, getting uncomfortable, and stretching your limits. And that is what often holds us back. We get comfortable with what we're doing, we're happy and we're placated, but that stunts our growth. It does not allow you to explore new things, and certainly it doesn't enable an easy transition. So some things that you can do to help ease transitions. First of all, we come up against transitions in the change of the seasons. That's a transition. The change of your lifestyle, that is a transition. So when you're looking to improve your lifestyle and change what it is that you've been doing so that you can have different outcomes for better outlooks, that is a transition. And so common barriers that often pop up is, yes, I really want to exercise because I do want to feel healthier, but it's too cold this morning. It's too wet out. It's too dark out. I don't have anyone to go with me. Your list of excuses can be this long. So we want to help to eliminate that. And so some things that you can incorporate when you're facing a transition and something that you really want to do for yourself, but you're holding your own self back, is to have someone to share it with. I was talking with a patient about this, and accountability partners are very, very valuable when you're wanting to do something new for yourself. So it doesn't matter what I want to go and learn something new, learn how to, or if you want to go and do something creative and go to a painting class, a paint night, that's a great example of stretching your comfort zones, which I have done, which is so fun and exciting and so invigorating to see what you can actually create when your own brain and your own thoughts limited in regards to what you could accomplish. So I was truly surprised and impressed at what my creation actually came out to be when I saw somebody else to creating. And what a really proud moment, and that feeling continues to stay with you when you've accomplished things like that. If you want to start riding a bike or doing daily walks, it's really important to have an accountability partner, someone to share it with. It makes the time go by faster, but also you are much less likely to let someone else down when they have committed the time and the effort to do that task. So if the two of you decide, yes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're going to walk for half an hour at 6 p.m., and you've made that date and you've made that commitment to each other, are much more likely to make that date because you don't want to let the other person down. So you will be much less likely to cancel on them because you know that they are counting on you just as you are counting on them. So that's why it works so well when you have someone else that has made the same commitment, then you're going to hold each other to it. So that's really, really important. Other transitions. In the household, we are transitioning right now too. We are down from 4 children to 2 children in the house. Kayla, our second daughter, she's off to university. So that's a big shift within the household, not only in regards to dynamics in the house, but chores and who's taking care of what. And we've lost being a driver as Derek is learning his, getting his learner's permit and that sort of thing. So it too is a transition. Not to mention that we still are a family of 6, but those living within of our residence I'm the only woman. So now I'm outnumbered. So that too is a transition, and learning how to cope with that change and adapt to that shift and still have cohesiveness within the family. So it's a lot of fun, and getting to have more quality time and one-on-one time much more frequently as there's less to share around. So it really is a great experience, and so exciting for Lindsay and Kayla being on their own and doing their own thing and exploring the world on their terms. So it really is a great transition. But for others, it can be really shell shock, and you can be left floundering and flustered. So to manage transitions, know that you don't have to do it all by yourself. You are not the only one that goes through these kinds of things, and you have others to share it with. So whether it be within your family, just within the walls of your home, whether it be your friends or other people that are going through the same thing. So parents of your children your children's friends' parents who may also be experiencing the same thing. You can connect with them and have conversations and brainstorm as to how to manage different situations and things like that. So there's many, many places that you can outreach to positions of that nature. Transition is when you're transitioning from a job position, whether it be within the company that you're at or to a brand new environment. It really is incredible when you are going to a brand new environment because you have the opportunity to create your new you. There is no preconceived ideas, there's no previous history going on or carried forward. Slate that you can start fresh, brand new, and you can create your you on your terms. And it really is a fantastic opportunity to make a shift in however you want to be perceived, the energy that you experience, and the energy that you put out. So we have talked in the past about mindset and energy. And so when you're providing a negative atmosphere or you are being provided with a negative atmosphere, you absorb that energy. The words that you hear from the radio that you listen to, the news that you listen to, the things that you see on video, YouTube, or if you're tuned into things like that that are of a very negative nature, then your body and your mind and your spirit have no choice but to absorb that kind of information. And that changes the energy that you project outwards. But when you take a shift and choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit with different energy, coming from a positive perspective, whether it be, gratitude first thing in the morning and throughout your day for every single little gift that is provided to you in each moment of the day. Nourishing your mind with things that you read. I've shared with you some of the authors that I enjoy reading. Robert Holden, Louise Hay, of course, Cheryl Richardson as well, The Secret to Self-Care. And it really changes your mind, your perception of things around you, and it also changes the energy that you then project to others. And that's when you will see how others will respond differently. So that too is a transition as you go on this journey of life. Life is a journey. You can see this right behind me. It is not a destination. There is no end point. It is a journey of learning and reflection. And if you don't learn from experiences that you've had, experience will be presented to you again until you do learn the lesson that was provided in that experience. And so life is about learning. And my grandmother always said, so long as you learn something new each day, then you can take the rest of the day off. She lived to be 93. So I truly believe that, and I strive to accomplish that every day. And it's when you continue to learn and expand your knowledge and move out of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable, and life is truly lived. That's when you feel the exhilaration of life. And so I really encourage you to do that as well. So I really thank you for joining me. As always, my previous episodes are always found on my Facebook page. Please go to Lifestyle Balance Solutions on Facebook. When you find information of value, then be sure to share it with your friends, and I'm sure that they would appreciate the send as well. So send some love my way and share it with others. Also, you can always find it on YouTube. Just go to Dr. Stacey Cooper on YouTube, and all the previous episodes are listed there. If you're looking for something specific, whether it be cranberry beans that we've talked about in the past or anything like that, all the episodes are tagged, so you can always find what you're looking for. Also, you can email me directly and drstaceycooper.com, and there I have a free 2-part video series called Eliminating Your 5 Hidden Energy Drainers. This is a great resource that you can use. It's available for free, and there's a PDF that you can download as well as a gentle reminder for some of the choices that you want to make for eliminating your hidden energy drainers. Any comments, questions, things that you would like to hear about, topics you would like me to cover, be sure to email me. Just email Stacey at drstaceycooper.com, and I'll receive it right here in my inbox, and I can share with you anything that you want to know about enhancing your vitality for better body function naturally. So I'm signing off for today. We'll see you next time, and here's to your enhanced vitality. I'm Dr. Stacey Cooper. Have a fantastic day.